This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, a well-known doctor has passed away. We'll take a look at some of his contributions to the area next. Hello everyone, and thanks for spending some time with the FYI team. I'm Ken Cara. We start with our headlines from FYI News 13 and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. A well-known Hazleton orthopedic surgeon has died. Dr. Robert L. Gunderson of Sugarloaf Township passed away over the weekend. Dr. Gunderson was honored for his work by the Hazleton General Hospital when it dedicated the Robert L. Gunderson Rehabilitation Center on the hospital's 6th floor. Dr. Gunderson was a respected surgeon, a veteran, an avid gardener, and an accomplished pianist. His funeral mass will be celebrated Thursday at St. John Bosco Church in Cunningham. Friends may call at the church on Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. and Thursday from 9 a.m. until the time of the Mass. Dr. Gunderson was 98 years old. A Sunday morning crash in Tamaqua claimed the life of a 17-year-old girl from Nesquehoning. The victim's name has not yet been released. The crash happened just after 8 a.m. Sunday on Route 309 near 546 Center Street. 3 vehicles were involved, a sedan and 2 SUVs. A male driver had to be extricated from one of the vehicles. Route 309 was closed for about 2 hours between the former Libby's in South Tamaqua and Owl Creek Road in Tamaqua. A hearing for a proposed drug and alcohol rehabilitation facility in Hazel Township will take place tonight. A local group called JS+DRE wants to put the rehabilitation center in the former Zola's Lamppost building on Route 940 in Harley. Zola's closed over 2 years ago and its commercial designation has expired. The matter goes before the Township Zoning Board tonight at 6 p.m. at the Hazel Township Commons building. Hazleton police arrested 2 men after shots rang out early Saturday morning outside of the Ecstasy Hookah Lounge on East Diamond Avenue in Hazleton. The gunfire came during a fist fight outside the lounge just after 4 a.m. Saturday. 2 men involved retrieved weapons from a car, an AK-47 assault rifle, and a Glock. The man with the Glock fired a burst of rounds. Witnesses say that the Glock sounded like it had been modified to fire in full automatic mode. Police arrested 30-year-old Raymond Marquis Williams and 33-year-old Herman Ayala Jr. on multiple firearms violations. Police ask anyone with information to call 570-459-4950 or dial 911. In other news, it was an afternoon of fun and fitness, all for a great cause. This unique fundraising event, a Zumbathon, was held to raise money for the renovation of the former Transfiguration Elementary School in West Hazleton. They want to turn that into a community center. We talked with the Zumba instructor, Allison Cara, a registered dietitian and fitness trainer, and the owner of Healthy Rhythms in West Hazleton.
Well, I really enjoy being out in the community and bringing fitness and fun for a great cause. Zumba is a great program. It's a great way to get people out and moving because it's so much fun. It's international rhythms from all over the world. So people really enjoy the music and the songs and the dances, and you really forget that you're working out. Not only do you forget, but then you also are more likely to come back. So it's a great program, and it's just dance and fitness and fun.
For more information on Healthy Rhythms, you go to facebook.com/Healthy Rhythms. Jody Fogarty is a member of Holy Name of Jesus Parish and a member of the Capital Fundraising Committee for the renovation.
I think it's so important. You know, it's nostalgia too for the school just to stay where it is and not get knocked down. I really believe in it. I'm tired of seeing buildings getting knocked down. I wanted to see it stay. It's going to be a community center. When we get it all done, it's going to be great. It's going to be great for our picnic. The kitchen will be renovated. We'll be able to use that, and it's just a good feeling to get it done. It really is, to keep the community together and part of the church.
Fogarty says that other fundraisers are being planned, and if you would like to donate to the renovation, you can contact the rectory at Holy Name of Jesus Parish in West Hazleton at 570-454-3933. Many people came out for a delicious dinner that was held for a very special cause, and this was the scene on Friday night at celebrations at Sand Springs in Drums. The dinner was held for John Edstrom, who is battling cancer. He's also a Hazleton firefighter. We talked with John's wife, Paula, and his daughter, Jennifer Lukashunas.
He is a volunteer firefighter of the city of Hazleton with the Diamond Fire Company. We have here tonight a spaghetti dinner, turkey trays, and some baked goods. And from the looks of it already, it's been a great turnout.
I just want to thank everybody in the community for coming out and supporting my husband John in his battle for cancer, and my daughter for being so wonderfully, she's so great that it's amazing. what she has pulled off, and she just has a little bit more time than I do to put everything together. But I just want to thank everyone for the great turnout that we had here tonight.
How's your husband doing? How's his spirits?
Today it is one of his better days. For the past 2 weeks he's been down in the dumps. But he's coming around. He's doing well, getting better.
Proceeds from the dinner will help John and his family pay the medical expenses associated with his illness. And reading was also the reason for a big celebration at the Freeland Elementary Middle School on Friday. Over 100 second grade students took to the stage before a huge audience to celebrate Dr. Seuss's birthday and their love of reading.
Our show is a combination of songs, poems, and short stories. We had a blast practicing all week, and we're so excited for the show. We think that literacy is so important, especially at a young age, and it's so important to read a book every day.
Congratulations to the students on a fine performance, and keep on reading. Janine Mazurkevich and myself, we were at Maple Manor Elementary Middle School this afternoon. I was going to say Bishop Hayfie, my bad. We were there reading for Dr. Seuss's birthday. Well, that story tomorrow. Coming up next on FYI, we have our local weather forecast. Later in sports, we'll tell you how our local teams fared in their district championship basketball games over the weekend. Plus, we have reaction from 2 of them.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Well, if you waited for Monday, guess what? It is Monday, and it's time to get in shape. We're back here at Core Fitness, and we're talking about ways that you can stay healthy and live a healthy lifestyle. This gym is awesome because it's exclusive to women only, and there are many different exercises that you can do. It's not just classes, it's not just the fitness center. They have Pilates, and we have Mara, and she is the Pilates instructor. So thanks for being with us.
Thanks for being here.
So tell us about your background.
I am a second-generation Pilates instructor, which means that I have been mentored by a first-generation Pilates elder, which is the only person alive certified by him.
And how many years have you been doing this?
I've been doing Pilates for 13 to 14 years now.
Okay, what are the benefits of Pilates and how does it differ from yoga?
Well, first I'd like to define a little bit what is it. Pilates is a method of exercise to stretch and strengthen and balance your entire body and strengthening your body from within. Its benefits are from learning more about how your body functions, moving better, using your body in a better, more functional way. And if I would use one word to describe it, is posture. Pilates is posture, Pilates is health.
Okay. So you're going to show us 3 different exercises for Pilates and what it helps.
I'm going to start with the 100, which is one of the most distinctive exercises from Pilates. So you start by sitting tall on top of your sitting bones. You roll down on your back. You bring your knees to your chest. You take a deep breath and you exhale, lengthening your legs. And you pump your arms, inhaling and exhaling. Breathing is very important to our practice. So every move has a system of inhaling and exhaling. From here, you can take it to your single leg stretch, inhaling and exhaling as you move. Bringing your belly button in towards your spine. From here, you can take it to all 4s, always keeping your form. We are very big on form and posture. And take it to your bird dog, working your back muscles, keeping your entire core engaged the whole time, taking a deep breath, exhaling, sitting back. And these are 3 exercises that you can do at home to improve your flexibility, the health of your spine, and your entire body and core strength.
Now it's nice, don't be intimidated if you've never done Pilates before, because there are a lot of beginners that come here, all different levels, right? And there are classes that you can take here. Again, it's for women only. So when are those classes?
Classes are Mondays from 6:30 to 7:30.
Okay.
And yes, it is a system that you can customized for every fitness level, so everybody is welcome to join the class.
All right, so there is definitely something for everyone to stay healthy and live a healthier lifestyle. So Mara, thank you.
Thank
to
you.
you and your practice. And again, we're here at Core Fitness every Monday. Next week, it is important to take those rest days. We're going to tell you why here at Core Fitness on FYI.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Well, March stinks already. I don't know how you guys feel. They say it comes in like a lion. It certainly did. Let's see if there's more snow coming our way. Here's tonight's forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight will be mostly clear with a low around 11 degrees. Now to our extended forecast. Tuesday, snow is likely mainly after 2 p.m. and there's an 80% chance of snow, and there's new accumulation of around an inch is possible. On Tuesday night, snow before 8 p.m. and then sleet will come our way, and then freezing rain, low around 26 degrees, new snow and sleet accumulation of around an inch. On Wednesday, freezing rain and sleet back in the forecast, then a chance of rain, and then rain and snow showers, high near 38 degrees. Wednesday night, a chance of rain and snow showers before 8 p.m. and then we'll get some snow, low around 17. Thursday, snow showers likely before 8 a.m. Our high will be 24. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 3. And then for Friday, sunny with a high near 24. Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low of 12. Tonight's weather is brought to you by Boyer Insurance Agency. They have 2 locations to serve you, one in Cunningham on Sugarloaf Avenue and one in Nescapec on Broad Street. Call them in Cunningham at 570-788-3543 and in Nescapec at 570-752-7689.
We have a new segment here on FYI on Mondays. We're here at Friedman Electric celebrating 80 years in business. You might recognize this guy, Jerry Katina. And, you know, Jerry, everyone knows you for lighting, and we're here in the showroom to feature all of the nice amenities that you have. So we're going to start with lighting this week and tell everyone how they could save money and shop local. So let's talk about the LED lights.
All right, the LEDs that we have now have come a long way. Everybody was talking about compact fluorescent years ago. Compact fluorescent ends up being an issue because of disposal.
Okay.
You can't throw them in the garbage, there's mercury in them. LED is not like that. LEDs also rated depending on between 25 and 50,000 hours, depending on the manufacturer, and they are dimmable. The only thing is that I could tell customers is make sure that when you're purchasing an LED lamp that you speak to a qualified person that's selling them, because if you do not dim them correctly, they will strobe in and out. Now, as you can see here, we have some LEDs, and this is the correct dimmer that's on this, and you can see that it's not in any way, shape, or form flickering. So that's the correct dimmer for that application.
Okay, so again, we want to make sure that if you're purchasing the LED lamps that you're talking to someone who is certified.
That is correct. Somebody that knows that they are dimmable.
Okay, so we are going to be talking about other amenities here, or I should say features of Friedman Electric, again celebrating their 80th anniversary, correct?
Yes, that is correct. One more thing I forgot to tell you about was we do also have wireless control for your LED. This can go right into your router and you can control it from your smartphone.
Very good. There are a lot of new products here. Again, you're located right on Broad Street.
455 East Broad Street, yes, that's correct.
In downtown Hazleton, so you can stop by or visit them on the website. Next week, we are going to talk about generators, security cameras, and also new floor heating systems. That will happen all month here on FYI on Mondays, where we're saving you money.
Before there were smartphone apps, there was the clapper. Thank you very much, Janine. Here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. Pick 2, 79, pick 3, 192, pick 4, 5097, and pick 5, 60217. Local basketball highlights when we come back.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
6 of our local basketball teams were in district championships games this weekend. 2 won gold and the rest took silver, and 4 qualified for the state playoffs. Well, there's an extra one in there. I'll explain. The Mono area boys, they won the District 11 AA championship with a thrilling 51-49 overtime victory over Minersville. The Shenandoah Valley girls, they won the District 11 Single A championship. The North Schuylkill girls lost a heartbreaker to Williams Valley on Friday, but the Schuylkill League champs are in the big dance, the state playoffs. Now, Tamaqua, they weren't in a district championship, but they won third place game, so that means they will move on to the state playoffs. So Tamaqua with a big win there, the Tamaqua boys. On Friday night, the Pittston area girls knocked off Hazelton area to win the District 2/4 sub-regional championship. The MMI boys fell to Old Forge for the second straight year in the District 2 single A title, and Abington Heights beat the Hazelton area boys to win the District 2/4 quad A sub-regional championship. It was a big first quarter that propelled Old Forge past MMI. They outscored the Preppers 21-3 out of the gate. MMI didn't catch up, but they did make some plays on their way to the silver medal. Ed Herbener gets the Prepper faithful off their feet with this three, and it comes off of a feed from Corey Rogers. And I'm starting a petition to rename Freeland Mr. Rogers Neighborhood. Here's MMI's 1,000-point score, taking it to the bucket. MMI is doing a great job of finding the open man, and this time it's Kyle Williams, and he makes sure this is a scoring highlight and not just a fancy passing highlight. Rogers is a senior, and so is Sam Harmon, and the defense gives him an inch, and he takes a mile and 2 points. Keyshawn Patel is only a sophomore. I was impressed with his pitching during baseball season. I'm equally impressed with this play. He gets three the old-fashioned way. We talked with MMI's coach Joe Flanagan after his team received their silver medals after losing to Old Forge for the second straight year in the district final.
I was kidding before the game. I'm like, I think Old Forge is going to put a statue of me in there. They beat me. They're beating MMI so often in basketball. No, and I said this before the game. I have the utmost respect for them as a program. They're tough, hard-nosed kids, and my kids, I love them to death. The effort they give me day in, day out. I can't say enough about the seniors and just about the effort. And you saw the backing the school has here. Very proud of our school and what we accomplished as a basketball team.
MMI stayed with Old Forge in the second and third quarter, so the first quarter very costly, but a good job nonetheless. The Hazelton area Cougars got a hot start, opening up on an 8-1 run against Abington Heights, but the Comets went on their own run in the second quarter, taking a 24-14 halftime lead. But guess what? The team I call the Zombie Cougars because they never quit came back in the second half. Let's take a look at their third quarter run. Zach Zukowski's three helped turn the momentum for the Big HA in the third quarter. A quick turnover right after that play put the ball in Bobby Planutis' hands, and he gets a three-point play, and the Cougars are on a roll. The Cougars kept the heat turned up. Dante Biazzi causes this turnover, and 3 points are better than 2. Biazzi knows that, and so does Mike Makuta. Swoosh. Michael Casadas gets a screen from Planutis, and Casadas ties the game at 35, but the Comets went on a 9-0 run to start the fourth quarter, and they eventually got the victory 51-45.
We were 5-21 from March until October in the games, the tournaments, the leagues that we played, and we had no experience, and I really didn't know what to expect this season, but they worked so hard from September to the start of practice to try and get better, to try and get stronger, to try and forge an identity of some sort. And we had some success early against some really good competition. 4 teams on our exhibition schedule played in district championships in the last couple of days. Milton beats Shamokin for the district championship. We beat them pretty well our first game of the season. Whitehall's playing Parkland tonight. Scranton Prep played GR last night. So we played a really tough schedule, and I thought it prepared us for the league, and I thought we did great things in the league. And for these guys to win 20 games from where they were only 8 or 9 months ago as a group, I think speaks volumes for the kind of kids that we have in our program.
So we're all caught up with our local basketball teams. Tomorrow we'll let you know what happened at wrestling regionals and district swimming meets from over the weekend. Plus we have a special interview with a local runner. But right now, here's Ronnie.
Not a good hair day. Welcome to Trivia Treats on this first Monday in March. Hopalong Cassidy is celebrating his 80th birthday today. You thought Hoppy was older? Well, the Cowboy is, but I'm talking about the Heisman Trophy winner from Ohio State in 1955. On this day in 1974, 41 years ago, North Carolina defeated Duke 96-92 in overtime, following one of the greatest comebacks in college basketball history and one of sports' greatest rivalries. Playing at Carmichael Arena in Chapel Hill, the Tar Heels trailed 86-78 with just 17 seconds remaining. After 2 steals and 2 one-on-one misses, North Carolina sent the contest into overtime on a buzzer-beating 30-foot bank shot before three-pointers had been implemented. The Tar Heels outscored the Blue Devils 10-6 in the extra period to seal and steal the win. Now let's get away from basketball, switching to baseball. On this day In 1935, exactly 80 years ago, Babe Ruth was released by the New York Yankees. Mother of God! Babe then signed a 3-year contract with the Boston Braves as vice president, assistant manager, and active player. His salary was said to be $35,000, the same that Babe received from the Yankees in 1934, a season in which he hit only .288 with 22 home runs at the age of 39. Not that shabby. He played for the Yankees for 15 years. Appearing in the National League for the first time, Ruth was a huge box office draw early in 1935. But he retired as an active player in June of 35 after hitting 6 home runs for the Braves, his last 3 in one game. Also on this day, the same day Ruth was released from the Yankees, Red Sox pitcher Ed Morris died from wounds sustained at a fish fry in a tavern in Century, Florida, just over the state line from his hometown of Flomaton, Alabama. The event was intended to be a farewell for Morris on the eve of his departure for spring training in Savannah, Georgia. But an argument between Morris and Joe White, a gas station attendant, interrupted the party atmosphere. During the altercation, Morris tripped White, knocking White down. After the Sox pitcher fell, White stabbed him twice in the chest. Morris died 3 days later at the hospital. White was put on trial for manslaughter, but he was acquitted 2 times after pleading self-defense. I said it before, but I will again. Mother of God. Till Friday, be a good sport and stay loose.
Mondays can be rough, but you can end them on a high note. Seafood night at Bottlenecks. Choose from crab, clam, shrimp, and lobster specials, such as their little neck clams in garlic butter, only $1.95 a dozen, or handmade crab cake platter for only $8.95.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, organizers are inviting you to join them for a Pasta for the Playground spaghetti dinner Wednesday, March 11th. The event will be held in the Valley Elementary Middle School cafeteria, and all proceeds will benefit the new Valley Playground. Tickets are $8 for adults, $5 for children 6 to 12, and children 5 and under are free. And finally, St. Michael's Church in Shenandoah will be holding a baked fish dinner Friday, March 6th. The dinner will run from 4 to 6 p.m. and will be available for eat-in or takeout. Cost is $8.50 per dinner. Please call to place your order 570-462-0809. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Margaret Peggy Garinger of Bloomsburg. Services are Wednesday at 11 a.m. from the James L. Hinckley Jr. Funeral Home. Friends may call Tuesday from 2 to 4 and 6 to 8 p.m. Joseph Dutz of Hazel Township. The Firo Funeral Home will announce complete arrangements. Judith Short of Hazleton. The Firo Funeral Home will announce complete arrangements. And Robert L. Gunderson of Sugarloaf Township. Funeral Mass is Thursday at 10 a.m. in the St. John Bosco Church. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. and Thursday from 9 to 10 a.m. at the church. The Firo Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements.
All new Out of Left Field coming your way at 8 p.m. on Monday. Thanks for watching FYI. We'll be back tomorrow. StandardSpeaker.com for breaking news. Take it easy.